exercises. Ready? One more time on just da. Just getting kind of our voices warmed up again because we didn't do a whole lot of vocal exercises. Ready? And. Alright, let's pick up with the men now, please. Da, 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 where they come in. Ready? And everybody can sing that line in your own octaves, ladies. I have a small choir, so I like to let them sing as much as possible. So ready, bottom line, men and ladies singing that part of your own octave. Ready, and. Altos, everybody altos. Sorry, my bad. Ready, keep going, keep going. There's just not. Right there, ready, my bad. Ready, 1, 2.
Okay, let me pause you. Okay, so good job. I like the fact that Jody has your speech level is terrific. You're very clear in what you say in your instructions. Why will you not trust that we as music educators can sing this and read it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you can. I just thought we were doing it like a regular.
No, yeah. Well, okay, with that in mind.
Sorry, that's what I was.
That's okay. One of the things that you can do, I think, as a conductor, is you can instill a level of trust with your ensemble, and knowing that you're with, you know your own group, and we all know our own groups, but when we're in front of a different group, we don't necessarily know that group. And so one way to get to know the group is to get some feedback from them, and your version of feedback is your singing. So let's get to know this group and see how well or how poorly they do. And I know it's going to be the well side and not the poorly side. And so, because sometimes we can break stuff down so much that we create more mistakes than we would make if we just, sang.
Sorry, I was just treating you like you were mine.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No,
okay.
my instruction was teach us as though we have a concert to do tomorrow.
Okay, yes.
And
okay. All right. Here we go, from the beginning with accompaniment. Ready? Yeah, and I'll go back.
Do you want all parts? Or just
Yes.
the notes?
Yes. Everybody. Try all parts. Alto, soprano, baritone. Ready? Let's go back to, let's pick up to measure number 14. Yeah, this is a tricky piece. It's got some weird entrances and things like that, but Mendelssohn knew what he was doing, I think. So let's look at number 14. One thing that I do want to point out, on He Watching Over Israel, this is a problematic diction issue here, and I want to point this out really quickly. If you're not careful, it'll come out slumber snot instead of slumbers not. So be sure, if you don't mind, Dr. Powell, just to remind us, be sure that we are doing a voice.
Let's just put that one in. Go ahead.
That we're doing a voice Z there. Also, slumbers to me is a really hard word to sing, and this is something I would point out to any choir, no matter the age level, is we want to be careful with that vowel sound. So I always tell my choirs to find a middle ground between this and this. Find a middle ground between those two. Don't do too much this and don't do too much that. But somewhere in the middle, slumbers. And make sure you voice the Z in there, or the voiced S. So let's pick up altos, soprano 14 right there. Men, hang out just a second. Ready? Breath at 14, and...
He watches over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps, slumbers not nor sleeps.
Now, sopranos.
Walking in green light, which agree with great refuge, walking in green light, which we will
Right, pause there. Go back, let's pick up the men there. That was good, ladies. Just be sure, to me, at the beginning, I love this piece because, A, it is difficult, and I picked it for myself mainly because my choir is probably not going to get to sing this piece unless I get the two-part arrangement, which is available, which I probably will get the two-part. But I really love this piece. I sang it back in college. I love Mendelssohn, period, but I love it because we start off with the He watching over Israel, and then you get this middle section, the where we start to do shouldst thou walking in grief, and we start to really build some tension. It's that romantic style of peace, tension, love it. So let's go back. Men, measure number 11, please, page 4, second system. He slumbers not. We're going to start there. Ready? Everybody see where I'm at? Good. I'll give you one.
He slumbers not, nor sleeps. He slumbers not, nor sleeps. Slumbers not, nor sleeps.
Good. Let's see if we can. That was pretty decent. We had a little more time to work on that, but that's okay. Men, you jump around a little bit. Let's go back to the very beginning, and let's go from the beginning to... We'll stop around measure 24-ish, where we've been kind of stopping. But we'll get that much at least, because this is a lengthy piece. But, and again, that's my fault. I kind of picked it to challenge myself conducting, because this is... I'm used to it.
We got it.
Yeah, I'm trying to challenge myself, but I shouldn't have, I guess. Great. You're doing wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it. Take it up tempo a little bit. Don't want to drag too much. We don't want to slumber.
He watches over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps.
Watches over Israel.
Slumbers not nor sleeps. Slumbers not nor sleeps. Slumbers
We're building a little bit here. We'll pause there. That was about my 5 minutes.
Okay, well, that's it. Very good. Let's sit down here. Two things that I want you to do the next time you stand up. I noticed, and I probably should have just stopped you, but I said I wasn't going to interrupt anymore, and I refused to do it. So, but I love how the fact that well, let me start with this. You're very energetic. I don't feel like there's any slumbering going on because you at least, you engage with us. And that's wonderful. That's so important. Almost in a way to a fault because, we kind of got the little swimmy, sway sort of thing.
I
And
get
so,
excited.
well, and the thing about it is, be careful that it doesn't turn into random motion. And I say this to Jody, but I'm saying it to all of you. I haven't seen you stand up and conduct yet, but if you hear it again, you'll know what I'm talking about. But be careful that when you're conducting, because sometimes we read our tempos based upon what's going on with the body, and if the body's not in sync with what's going on with the hand and the arm, then we kind of lose a sense of the tempo, and then we wonder why we're not all together. So if we just kind of anchor, da 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 da, and with something that's as imitative or independent voicing wise as this is, you kind of need that real kind of stable anchor sort of thing. Not rigid, but just kind of da 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 da. And you may find that you'll get all those things because you got so much musicality. You see all the musicality in him, all that musicality that's in you is going to all of a sudden just erupt just because it just kind of, just walking in grief. And then when you move, it means something. You know what I mean? So anyway, all enough said. Thank you very much. Time's up. Thank you so much, Jody. All right. Who's our next conductor? Will we, who wants to go next? Allison? Okay.
Grab my music.
Come on forward. Okay, we're playing musical chairs.